A new report from an environmental campaign group has uncovered a link between chickens sold in the UK and deforestation in the Amazon rainforest. Nina's been finding out more.
The Amazon rainforest, the largest tropical rainforest in the world. Spread across 9 countries in South America, it's home to thousands of plants and wildlife species. Often called the lungs of the planet because of the crucial role it plays in absorbing carbon dioxide and producing oxygen. The Amazon is seen as one of the best tools in the fight against climate change. That's why protecting it is so important. But there's a big problem: deforestation. That's when large parts of the forest are destroyed on purpose to make space for things like buildings, roads and farming. But how can deforestation in Brazil be linked to the food we buy in supermarkets here in the UK? Well, it's quite complicated, so stick with me as I break it down. According to a new report, an area of rainforest in Brazil the size of 560 Wembley pitches was destroyed to make way for farming. This farmland was then used to produce something called soya bean. Now, soya beans are high in protein and are used by farmers to feed their chickens. The report found that the soya grown in Brazil was shipped to the UK by a global food company called Cargill. This soya was then distributed to farmers here in the UK and was used to feed chickens, which were later sold to Tesco, where they could be bought by shoppers. So that's the link. The report shows a direct connection between the soy grown on destroyed forest land in Brazil to the chicken sold on our supermarket shelves here in the UK. Cargill have said they've started an investigation into the farm's operations, and if they find any violations of their policies and commitments, the supplier will be immediately blocked from their supply chain. We spoke to Tesco, who said, "We take any accusation of deforestation occurring anywhere within our supply chain extremely seriously, and we immediately ask Cargill for clarification on the matter and to remove the identified farm from their supply chain until a full investigation can be carried out." The government have introduced new laws to help tackle deforestation in UK supply chains, but campaign groups say we all need to work together on the issue.
The Amazon is vital for the planet's climate, for the planet's biodiversity, and yet deforestation rates are very high at the moment, and we need government in Brazil to take serious and urgent action, as well as politicians and governments throughout the world to do their bit. And also we need people to make pressure on politicians to join movements. People don't come together and make pressure on governments and policies, things will never change.